Okay, so this should either be Flipnic, which I've been waiting for quite a while now, or Midway's Arcade Treasures for the PlayStation 2, so let's open it up and find out. And it is Midway Arcade Treasures. Again, I only paid about £1 or £2 for this. There is another version of this which has a different cover art on the front, and it says Midway Arcade Treasures 1. But I prefer this cover art, so I'm glad I've got this one. Looks like there's loads of great games on it, in nice condition as well. I'm willing to bet that this is a CD. Maybe not. It's not blue. Nope, it's a DVD. Again, the disc is awesome. All the discs on these retro compilations seem to be in great condition for some reason. Either the people who own them really look after them, or they've hardly been played. So look at the manual, quite thick this one. And the reason being is because it's in loads of different languages. So yeah, let's take a look at Midway Arcade Treasures on the PlayStation 2. The compilation was originally released as Midway Arcade Treasures, and then was later on changed to Midway Arcade Treasures 1 with different cover art. You'll see that the in-game menu has an Egyptian feel to it, and that the games are represented by symbols. There's 24 games in total, which isn't that many compared to a lot of other retro compilations, but it's still a decent amount. On each of the games you can take a look at different things like the history of the game, trivia, interviews and scans of the flyers and operating manuals. Although not every game will fulfill each of these categories. For example, on one game there may not be any history or interviews for it, but there may be trivia and scans. The quality of most of the scans is really grainy for some reason. I don't understand why they couldn't have put up higher quality scans, but that's just the way it is. So, let's take a look at some of the games. This is Paperboy. I think it's a really fun game. I used to play this on the Atari ST back in the day, and I'm sure it was a lot more easier on the Atari ST. This is Marble Madness. Again, I remember playing this on the Atari ST back in the day, and I'm sure it's a lot more easier on the Atari ST, but it's still a fun game. Joust. Roll Blasters. I quite like this game. You just drive along, you can shoot other cars, you've got weapon pickups, and you can collect these green balls which give you more fuel. Smash TV, absolutely awesome game. It's a lot like Robotron, only it's a lot more easier, and there's loads of weapon pickups. Tapper, well, Root Beer Tapper. This is one of my all-time favourite games. I'm not sure what it is about this game. I just absolutely love it. It's got a lot of charm. I love the music, and it's something that I remember playing when I was a kid on the Atari 800 XL. Satan's Hollow. It's a very hard game. You've got to shoot. I don't know what those things are flying about in the sky. I think they might be prehistoric creatures or something, but you've got to shoot those, and every time you shoot one, a part of a bridge will appear on the left of the screen, and then you can pick that up and take it over to the right of the screen to build a bridge. Robotron 2084. Yeah, I don't really get on that well with this game. I just find it way too hard. Can't get used to the controls. Yeah, I can only get to about the 4th level or whatever before I end up losing all of my lives. Defender, again, I just find it incredibly difficult. And we have Blaster, which is a really unique, interesting game. That's pretty much all I can say about it. I don't really understand that much about it, but yeah. All in all, I'd say this compilation is okay. I wouldn't say it's that great. To be honest, there's only a few games that I like on it. A lot of the games on this compilation I find are so hard to play that they are pretty much unplayable. A big contributing factor to this is the controls. I'm not sure whether this is because the controls weren't ported over that well to the PS2 controller, or whether the original arcade games were like this. But then again, maybe it's just me. I don't know. So I guess I'd still recommend it, as you can get it for really cheap on eBay, and there's bound to be at least 2 or 3 games that you'd like on it. So that's Midway Arcade Treasures on the PS2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.